Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll be talking about the movies, obviously their shows, what have you. If it's related to Disney in any shape or form, then yes, there'll be a good chance I'll be talking about it. So this again is going to be yet another Winnie the Pooh film. Yep, still on this. So the film I'm going to be reviewing today is a direct-to-video animated feature, and it's the one titled Pooh's Grand Adventure: The Search for Christopher Robin. Yeah, that's not a long title at all. No. Anyway, this is a musical animated movie, and unlike the film's predecessors, this entry to the series, is entirely an original story, which means, yes, it's not based upon any published works that starred Winnie the Pooh and his friends. So there you go, I guess you can say. Which is fine, I guess, because eventually you're gonna run out of material, so it will get to the point where you're just gonna have to make up your own stories from the ground up, from scratch. That's gonna bound to happen eventually. Anyway, like always, let's talk about the story, shall we? So here we go, folks. In this one, of course, we're going to see that the film pretty much follows Pooh and his friends. They're on this pretty much on this journey, of course, and they have to rescue their friend Christopher Robin, of course, from this skeleton, so to speak. So along the way, the thing is that this group of characters, let's just say that they will confront their own insecurities throughout the story, the search that they're having, and they pretty much have to face what they would, I guess, fear and whatnot, and what they would have to pretty much conquer or whatever. But what they succeed in doing so, you're gonna have to watch it to find out to see what happens, of course. And that's pretty much the idea here. It's very straightforward as these animated features tend to be. And another thing is that I've seen this on Disney Plus, by the way, so I didn't buy a physical copy of this. Well, at least not this specific one, anyway. And that's the thing, though. I know this is a pretty popular character, so I just figured might as well talk about it. I have to talk about something, review something during my Disney-a-thon, because that's kind of the idea to talk about movies, obviously. And this was something I definitely wanted to talk about. I've seen this not that long ago, really, because I was pretty much binge watching a lot of these animated features, of course. So I just came across this one, and I thought, well, I guess it's fine to talk about doing a Disney marathon because sooner or later I should get to it, of course. And that's the thing, though. If we don't talk about something, if we don't review a feature earlier, I'll give it to it eventually, like sooner or later, of course. And then let's see here. Also, it's on my to-do list. I know technically this is like my notebook, really, but I'm kind of on a to-do list anyway. Okay, there you go. Anyway, but yeah, I just thought I'd just talk about this. Might as well, I guess. I did review some of the other entries of the series, so why not? So here we go again with this. Oh, definitely. All in all, I can say that the animation is nice. The animation is quite good as this series films that tend to have. Even though it's a direct-to-video, the animation isn't too shabby. The production value is nicely done. You can tell the animation is very smooth. The character designs are nicely detailed for what it's worth. For what they were trying to do in it, the character designs are decently detailed. There's enough detail in there. It's simple. It's very simplistic in design, of course, but for what they're aiming for, the designs aren't too shabby. I'll give it that. And that's fine. Obviously, that's not too bad. In the grand scheme of things, this pretty much started off because of the fact that Winnie the Pooh and his company embarked on this adventure on a quest to rescue Christopher Robin from sudden doom in a place called Skull after misreading a note that he had left behind. And I guess you can say that just like they pretty much thought something bad was going to happen and just jumped the gun, pretty much, when you think about it. Which just goes to show you is that never jump the gun, because making these assumptions can ruin a lot of things. And I'll just leave it at that. I'm not sure if that's what the filmmakers were aiming for, is to like give a message that don't assume. But whatever the case is, you do have to get the ball rolling, so to speak, and get the story starting some kind of way. And this seems like a good way to do it without seemingly contrived or anything. But again, you have to get started some kind of way without making it seem like stupid or anything. But anyway, in the grand scheme of things, it's fine. I do recommend it for whoever wants to see something that's kind of just very straightforward, like I was saying, and just it seems nice, like a nice little animated movie for the family, I suppose. And if you want to see like some kind of adventure, this is basically what that is, of course. Winnie the Pooh and his friends, they just want to do something nice, obviously, and maybe they shouldn't be assuming things. Of course, they shouldn't be making these assumptions, but like I said, you got to get things started somehow, right? So anyway, like I said, it's not too shabby, I suppose. It's fine for what they're trying to aim for the grand scheme of things, obviously. And they made quite a few movies by this point, so obviously they had to come up with a story that seems refreshing and somewhat, and still make it seem like it was Winnie the Pooh. It had to keep the spirit of Winnie the Pooh intact for this project. Yes, come up with something new, but keep the spirit of the character intact for the kind of project. That's fine. He's supposed to be creative anyway. But as I was saying, the voice acting was solid. I like the voice acting from the actors and actresses that worked on this, and you can tell that those professionals behind this, and they were really responsible trying to come up with storylines and the voice acting and whatnot, all of which was pretty nicely put together. The voice acting is pretty good, even though despite being a direct-to-video kind of a thing, the production value is actually quite good here, obviously, folks. So that's definitely a good thing. So there you go. Yeah, I didn't hate this movie. It didn't piss me off like some other movies that tend to do. So there you go. I still count for something, right? And I say it definitely yes. I recommend this if you're a fan of the character and you haven't seen this for whatever reason. Then I'll definitely give this a shout out. I definitely give this argumentation. Like I said, it's on Disney Plus. That's where I saw this on Disney Plus, folks. It's on there. It was also available on VHS tape, of course, when it was originally released, I believe. Anyway, so that was quite a while ago, and I'll give this an overall rating of a 7.0. I think it's a 7.0 for me. So, of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh, yeah, later.